This is where you can import your media. So if you were going to, I will show you. Oh, I was already in there. So if you're going to load up this map here. Now, because we were going to Bryn Shander, I spelled it wrong. This is a map I found on the internet. Thank you, whoever made it. I appreciate it, because I'm showing it now. And you can edit this. I tried to take off the names. Some of the names actually came off okay. A lot of them just didn't, because they would erase pretty much everything underneath it, and I didn't want to spend a whole lot of time with it. But yeah, you can literally just load a map like this. Now I have a map. Maybe I want to add a grid, or the grid is already there. There we are. Yay, grid. So the grid's already there. This map is like super huge, so we don't actually play on it. I have them down here. I always take the grid off because I don't like grids. In this instance, I don't like grids. Yeah, so there's my party, because obviously they don't match the map. Because the map is like blown up like super big, like the size of a town, and my characters are like this small. Like this small. So yeah, but you can totally just throw in anything, really. Any type of picture, JPEG. PNG, I think. JPEG and PNG is what you can throw in here. I don't know what advanced. Oh, advanced. Sorry. So advanced, you get more map options, movement speeds, all that kind of snap by default. So it will snap to a specific location by default. Show the upper levels, hide the lower levels, all that kind of stuff. Darken the lower levels if you need it darker than what it should be. But you can set all that on the fly too. You can clear unused tiles. So if you got tiles just kind of kicking around, but they're not connected to anything, you can totally get rid of that. Never tried that. I don't know how it is. There you go. Move all this stuff around. Pretty cool. Yeah, you can click on this map. This map will obviously not show you anything on here. This is just a picture. It's not part of the ArkenForge toolkit. So it's not going to pop up here. Yeah. Okay, so that's those menus there. So over here, and I've never exported a map either. I don't know what that does. There we are. Export selection, DPIs, export page size. Oh yeah, standard page size. So if you want to print your map, you can. Cool. Tutorials will take you to the web page, the YouTube web page. You got your hotkeys of what your hotkeys will actually do. Yep. So this is your main menu. It is different in the beta. It's actually down over on this side. So your scenario, which we touched, soundscape, which we went to, encyclopedia, you saw that. The cartographer, which is what we're in now, and the content library, which I briefly went to. So this is the content library. This is where you can add stuff, bring new content in, make that content a specific way, whether it's like an object placement type, like it just places once, or if it's a tile placement because you added like tiles. Like special ground or something like that that you had already made or did or found or bought from somebody. You can add that. You can tell it that's what it is. Or repeatable placement for like a line, which you can make thick or small, but it would just be a line or polygon depending on how you're making it, but it is made from lines. Over here, if you click on images, I have folders set up, and one of those is my tokens, which is right there. Got a bunch of tokens. If you have animations, you would have an animation thing. Videos, you can input videos in here, which I have done. I'm surprised it's not there. Groups and palettes. So if you got your group stuff together, Circle, no grass. Circle tower, no grass. Oh, right. I made there was a tower already pre-built, and I didn't want the grass around it because it was going to be either it was on stone or I was putting it in what do you call it, in the snow. So I removed it, which you can do. Like I told you, if you ungroup everything, you can totally delete the ground out from underneath it as well. But I had a video. There it is, the snow falling. So this snow falling one, which I wonder if I still have. Where was that? That was Nightstone. So Nightstone is just a map, but I threw, as you can see, I threw this over top of it, which is an animated snowfield. Right over top. So it kind of looks like it's snowing. Not bad, eh? I think did I have fog on this? I must have had fog on it. Yep, I did. There we go. There you go. And of course you can change everything on that as well. So go to your contextuals. Excuse me. Video volume, I'm pretty sure it doesn't have any volume, but you can set that down to nothing if you want. Whoop. Type in 0, I think, too, right? Yeah. Right click it, type in 0, and then you can toggle the video sound anyways, and you can stop and play the video. I thought you could change the... No, not on this. Okay. I thought you could change the speed of the video, but it doesn't look like you can. Change the speed for like Blizzard, and it's just like blowing all over the place and stuff. That'd be kind of cool. But you'd have to find another video, I guess, with that. There's big giant snowstorm in it. Yeah, so if you haven't played the D&D adventure Storm King's Thunder, it's actually pretty good. I got the first chapter for free, which I didn't realize it was the first chapter. And then as we were going through it, it's like, okay, well, this doesn't answer any of the questions. You know, what is the Nightstone, and why is this town called Nightstone, and why is it in ruins? And this is one reason also why I added this to ArkenForge, because I can add smoke effects or lighting effects or trees. Like these trees are part of ArkenForge. This is not. You can see because of the difference. I could fade those out if I wanted to. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Gives a little more life, right, to a static map. And then in this case, I would not use my dynamic fog. I would just have them, I would just unfog it wherever they were, or wherever they were facing, or wherever they were going to. So I would unfog for their sight. And then I uncovered this so they could kind of see the angle of that and stuff. So yeah. So pretty cool. Pretty cool what you can do with this. And I haven't even, like, yeah, there's so much more. So much more. It's going to play that same song over and over again. I'm so sorry. That is not my intention at all. Open file location. The funny thing about that player is it doesn't keep going. I'll give you a different song. Wow, really sorry about that, whoever's listening. One song over and over again. All right. What else? What else can I show you? Let's see. So this was our main menu. I got tutorials here, which will take you to the YouTube site. I got the maps. I got your save map here. You got your grid settings here. You got your eraser, and you toggle missing assets. So sometimes in a map, if something got moved or accidentally deleted or something, but from the files, it'll tell you that there's pieces missing. Or if you're loading up something. There's something on mine that does that. I think it's the Golden Fields one because it's so massive that it does come up saying missing assets panel. So there is missing assets. See, right here. What missing items are there? It'll show you the missing items, and you can search for a particular item, preferably that item you're missing, and it'll tell it where it is. So, Soundscape. Let's pop into Soundscape for a sec. So Soundscape is pretty robust. It actually looks a lot different in the beta, so when it does come out, it's going to look a lot different than this. You can literally go to your Essentials pack, which most of you might have, especially if you're playing a demo or such. So Essentials pack, and say it's like there's a brawl. You click on that, and all of a sudden there's going to be a brawl breaking out. Celtic music in the background. Maybe. Oh, sorry. Might help if you add sound. You can literally change the volume of your music module, the volume of your ambience module, and your sound effects modules. So, you know, breaking glass, you know, might be loud on your player's side. So you want to ask them, is that too loud? Punching. Punching is nice. Like, there's like 3 to 5 or 2 to 5 different sounds when you're punching, so it's not always the same, which I love that. It's just like, how many times do you want to punch the guy and it sounds exactly the same, right? Dish breaking, kind of the same thing. Breaking objects. Okay, it's the same sound but different areas. Nice swoosh. Nice. But yeah, so that's like things happening there. These are all the preset stuff. So if you go to a dungeon, sure, go to hell. I'm kidding. Don't go to hell. I love you. Right, so you got that ambient sound, music, ambient noises in hell, people screaming, death. Teleport magic, just a button right there. It's beautiful. Go to the sewers. Whew, look at all that. Some music will start up. You don't have to if you make a preset for yourself, because I have some custom presets here. These are all my custom presets, which will have certain things turned off, certain songs I've added to it from outside the program. Just that kind of thing. Oh, of course, now I created a new preset by accident, but that's okay. So, huge door closing. Key opening, pouring water. Like, it's so robust. There's a reason why it's not all 100% done yet. It's just so big, and they keep adding more and more things to it as well. The wilds was amazing. Add-on, I just got that recently, but it adds so much more. Like, it adds the cracks in the land and that kind of stuff. Also, like tree houses and buildings and that. You can make the Inn of the Last Home, which would be amazing. I haven't tried that yet. For you Dragonlance lovers out there, you'll know what I'm talking about. And then there's Towns and Cities. And then there's Dungeons Deep. So Dungeons Deep has a bunch of sounds too for all that new stuff. The Hellscapes, Lair of the Spider Queens. There's a lot of like little spiders sounds clicking around. Secrets of the Pharaoh. You go to the Cursed Tombs. Let it load up. It was kind of quiet. Oh, did I just remove that? I think I did by accident. I think I did. Spiders opening a tomb. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Watch out, someone's behind you. So this is, yeah, this is soundscape. I mean, there's so much more that you can do. For the music, any of the music that has been made by them, by Dante at ArkenForge, you can turn off certain pieces of it as well on the mixer modules, or make louder or softer, or just turn off completely. It's like, it's so good. Let's see if we play the desert one, maybe. There we go. Turn up the music. Hopefully it's not too loud on your side. It's more like ambiance music, I guess, in this case. But you can turn these off. I think you can turn them off. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize I had them off. Or all muted for some reason, because it still had a little bit there. I thought there was still some there. But there you go. I could pop up the cello. So good. Like, kind of make your own atmospheric sounds for your adventure. It's so amazing. All right. So what do I want to do? I think I want to do a new map. So let's do that. Let's make a new map. Create a new map. And my tea is cold. All right, so we're going to do a new map. We're going to call this the Lost Tower. I hope my players aren't watching. I don't care. I'm sorry, where did that go? Is it out here? Lost Tower. It is out here. So you can drag and drop. These are important facts that I should be giving to you earlier. You can drag and drop and then pop it in there. So now it's inside the right folder that you want it. So you can create folders and stuff too. So Lost Tower, open map. Completely empty map. Nothing here whatsoever. Got the grid up too high again. I'll put the grid in just for now. Just to build, right? And let's start with terrain. So I definitely want snow, because we are in, I mean, it could be tundra as well, because we are up in Icewind Dale. So what kind of, ooh, see, I like this tile. I like this tile a lot. So most of the terrain comes in the tile placement one. If you want just one group of them, you can do that too. These won't really click together, so or if you just want a nice long one, depending on the width and size that you wanted, you do that too. Control Z. Replace the tile image. I don't know what that does. I don't think I've ever used that. You can also, so right now it's set at tile placement, right? You can also do it as a brush. which is pretty cool, right? So there's your brush. You know, it's kind of like those cartoons where the image doesn't really move below it. Because right now, if I paint all of this like this, it all looks like this. You know those cartoon characters when they're moving their arms and stuff like that, but the pattern in their suit is not moving? It's kind of like that. Check out my Monkey Island playthrough. Stan, the salesman guy, is doing it that way. All right, so polygon, polygon, polygon. So you can do your polygon, and it'll do that too for you. So you're not just limited to... It's a pretty robust painting program, really, I'd say. Sorry, pick my tile. What else we got here? So you got your brush width, because you can change your brush widths. Right now, my opacity is... Sorry. It full and transparency is right there. So now it's transparent, right? Partially transparent. So you can change your transparencies. I don't understand the brush width when it's hooked on that, because it's literally the same. And then brush softness. So that would be all for this one. So if you want your brush width, there's my width right there. Small, small, big, and giant. But again, as you're painting, it's going to be the same pattern, so you can connect your ground floor to make it look exactly the same. And then the brush softness. So again, if you don't want it as rough, right? So it kind of softens everything. It's not as harsh as like that. Oh, never mind. So I can do, oh wow, I can do soft or not soft. Okay, so there's my brush softness, sorry. So as you can see, it fades, right? See that? Look at that. That's just like that cartoon thing I'm talking about. But look at that, it's grass, it's tundra. It's frozen grass underneath here. It's so cool. Love it. Looks so good. You got regular ice. Boop. You got ice and stuff here too. You got tiles, so if you found like a ruin. Ooh, so bright. Why is that so bright? Oops. The lighting's not on. It's just really bright. I'm not sure why that is. Anywho, I'm going to like erase a bunch of this because obviously we don't need it. All right. I am going to go to modular. Ooh, actually, I'm going to go to my content library. I don't know why I did that. Sorry. Pack Creator. Oh yeah, Pack Creator. I haven't done anything really with Pack Creator, but you can create your own packs like this. Sound, ambience, all your cartographer and palette sets and stuff. You can create a pack for it. I haven't done it. I suggest you go into YouTube and see what Pack Creator is all about. These are the songs that I have imported, but those are only for our use. So I'm not going to be using those on the internet in any way. Was it palettes or grouped? Okay, so circle tower, right? Yeah. Can I add to new pack? Copy, paste, delete. Okay, so I'm going to need circle tower is what I called it. So in my cartographer, oops. Oh yeah, because you can select your palettes, right? Forgot about that too. Huh. I think I can get it here. Circle. So circle pack. Is it group only? Yeah, tower. Tower with no grass. But it's not coming up. Why you not come up? Maybe I don't know, maybe I didn't save it properly. It's not coming up. Okay, well we'll do it the way that I should be teaching you probably. So we go to modular. And I believe it was fort. But it should be fort, circular tower, roof. Was it that? This is the whole fort, right? The whole circular tower, I think. And it should have different levels. Yeah, level 2 and level 3. Oop. As you click on the sides here, like if I go down to -2, and if my mouse still is over that, it technically goes to -4, and then it's -6, and then so forth. So I get, it messes me up sometimes. Okay, so, yes. So the best way to do this, so right now it's all locked. So this is probably going to be the only thing that I'm going to be using here. So I'm going to do this. If you hold shift, oh yeah, I forgot about that. So you can do this, which is pretty kaleidoscopy. It's pretty cool. I don't know why you would want to do that. I'm going to rotate it like this. Normally if you hit the shift key, it'll snap into position. But because it's all made up of separate pieces, it does that. So I don't know if there's a way around it. Hopefully. Maybe. All right. So I'm going to unlock this tile. And I'm going to go here and ungroup it. Oh, it wasn't grouped. That's weird. It was all together. All right. And then I'm going to go here and just hit the delete key. Right? Yeah. It's like it's thinking too much or not thinking enough. I'm not sure. Or there's something else I'm deleting underneath it, but yeah, you have to click it twice for some reason. I'm on the right floor, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's something else I'm deleting there. I'm not sure what it is though. Okay, so now I have a tower with no, with none of that grass, right? So that's pretty much perfect. The problem I found after you ungroup it, if you move this guy now, it does not move the second floor or the third floor, or the roof, I mean. So kind of makes it tricky to line them back up again. So I'm going to go down to, I can move this, right? Yeah, okay. So I'm going to move it so it will line up here. Okay. Because I still had it selected from the first layer, I can do it. But if I didn't have it selected from the first layer, there's no way I can move it without going back. Because now if I select it, it's the roof I'm selecting. Did I drop 2 of them by accident? That's kind of weird. Is that why everything was doubled up? I think so, right? Oh. Oh no. Seems weird though. Okay, so I'm on the second, I'm on the first layer, 0 layer, first layer up. And I'm on the top one. So put those pieces back together. Yeah, so just keep that in mind when you're moving these pre-constructed objects that they move funny. Unless there's another way to do it. Which there probably is. I just don't know it. Alright, so let's go back down to 0. So in this case, I'm going to move the ground underneath. There we go. I'm going to lock the ground so we don't have to worry about it at all. There you go. I'm clicking, I'm clicking, I'm clicking. I can't get it. And that's part of the building. So you can build these by just parts and walls and stuff as well. This is just so much easier. But if there is just a regular piece that you wanted, not minerals, there was walls. So let's just say there's a particular wall you're looking for, because then you can use it. There's not like a broken wall, is there? Wall perspective. I wonder if there's more walls. Cobblestone walls. Color. You can make a color wall. You can do a maze hedge. There's like metal. Ruins. Stone. This is kind of, that's cliff edge. Kind of just want to see if there's like a hole in the wall. I don't think there is. I think you have to make it. Whoop, where are you going? Yeah, so if you wanted to maybe remove this wall, let's I think I dumped 2 there. There's got to be 2 there. So weird. Okay, we're going to put these over here just in case we need them back. And then I am going to not a brick wall, more fort wall. Oh, you know what? I could do this, though. I could put the... Oh, I can't. Group selected.